Whew. It's about to get toasty up in here. What's up, everyone? It's your boy LJ, and I'm back as promised to talk a little bit about the Cambered Swiss bar by Rep Fitness. As I mentioned in my last video, I ordered this back in April. It's now mid-July and it arrived last week, but I haven't unboxed it, I haven't used it, so I'm gonna open it up, put it together, because this thing comes unassembled, so you actually have to put it together. I'm sure they do that to save on shipping. This bar sells for $289 plus taxes. Shipping is free. I did end up using the Rep Fitness rewards. I ended up saving about $10 on this. The total after taxes came out to about $306, so super happy about that. It is super hot in here. And yes, you're probably asking, dude, like, why the heck are you still wearing that beanie? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna probably rush through this video, and by the end of it, I'll probably be sweating all over the place with the lights and all of that. Whew. Anyways, let's get going. I'm just gonna unbox it really quick. Maybe I'll throw up the specs on the screen, save everyone some time. You can just pause the video and check that out if you need to. Hopefully I can put this together fairly quick as well. Just really quick, the main actual bar, pretty nice looking. Obviously, as I'm like moving this around, I'm hearing like a metal piece or something, which it's just gonna be annoying. Anytime I pick this up, I'm gonna hear it and it's just gonna bug me. There's no place for it to come out, so that's just in there. Kind of a funky little miss, I guess, but anyhow, that's that. Let me just get to the rest of this before I continue to heat up in here. All right, let's look at this. Whoops, so daisy. All right, bam. This is the Rep Fitness Cambered Swiss bar. Now, I'm going to admit that I initially purchased this because if you saw the Time Fitness Cambered bar video that I made, you would see that it is a super tight fit when it comes to this Rep Fitness PR4000 power rack. There was no wiggle room with the Time Fitness bar. So go check that video out if you want, just to see that there's literally like millimeters as far as clearance goes. I've already have a few dings on the back here, like that could have been avoided if there was a little bit more spacing. I still love that bar though. I use it every Friday. And I love the range of motion that I can get with it, which is also why I was waiting for the Rep Fitness bar, because I knew that there was going to be more clearance because it was being designed by Rep Fitness, and because I knew they'd keep this in mind. So I was excited when this finally dropped. Bummed that I haven't had a chance to really use it. Obviously, it just got here. I really thought I'd have my hands on this a lot sooner. I actually missed the first pre-order. I didn't want to be spending that money, all right? So I kind of held off. I think the first one was back in January, maybe December or something, like right after the holidays. I wasn't trying to spend any more money. Super money conscious, or I try to be. You wouldn't think that with all this stuff around here. But when it comes to fitness, that's my pleasure, that's my joy. So here we are. Anyways, after that rant. This is it. The knurling on it, it's really nice. I'm gonna try and show a close-up on this afterwards and get all of this. Now, the weld on this, and again, I'm not a welder. I don't know what this is supposed to look like, but it doesn't look terrible in my eyes. But I also am probably the worst person to be asking what this looks like, because in all fairness and in all honesty, I could care less. As long as it functions the way it's supposed to, if it doesn't have any sharp edges or anything like that, and it works, I'm good with it. In my eyes, this looks great. No complaints. The chrome sleeves, dope. I just think this just looks sexy. I mean, if you look at this versus some other bars, and yes, easy for me to compare it to the Titan Fitness one. The Titan Fitness one just looks bulky. It's boxy. This is rounded tubing. That one's square tubing. Will it make a difference? Who knows? We'll find out when I start using it, how much I notice it when I bring it down to my chest and whatnot. Again, as I mentioned, I bought this. Oh man, I look super gross. Apologies. We're almost there. And when I got this, I was thinking that I was gonna get rid of the Titan Fitness one that I have because I was gonna get more spacing. It just looked better. All in all, the bar looked better. I was gonna get some of the similar angles, the same range of motion, which is exactly what I love about the Titan Fitness one, is the fact that I can get such a deep range of motion when it comes to benching and whatnot. But I did not realize that this one actually only has these outer ones for the deficit range of motion, so that I could get a fuller range of motion when I'm doing benching. And then these here, this is the whole camber aspect of it, the fact that your hands are actually sitting a little bit higher than the weight, so it's a little bit of an imbalance. So when you're benching, it's a little harder to stabilize. So it's supposed to call in more of your muscles, whatever. Is it true? I don't know. I'm not a specialist like that. I'm just a bro, you know what I mean? I just lift because I love to lift. So let's not get into the details there. So these angled like handles up here, they're just gonna come to my chest at chest level. I'm not gonna get that extra range of motion. So I will likely be using these outer ones a lot more, because that's pretty much how I've been using the Titan Fitness one. This thing does have a removable eye bolt. Here, let me grab it real quick. Boom, let me just throw it on there real quick. So obviously very easy to put on, very easy to take off. Now you're supposed to be able to use this with like a lat attachment. I don't know how useful it'll be. Again, this isn't meant to be like a full-on review video. It's just really quick. So again, I want to get a good chance to use it. But I mean, I don't see it being an issue, aside from the fact that this entire thing weighs 45 pounds, so I don't know that I would ever use it as a lat attachment for pull downs and whatnot. But who knows? I mean, I also did consider using it on the landmine, hooking this to my little setup that I have to do like those T-bar row pulls or whatnot. We'll see. We'll see how that works out with this. I'm sure people get really creative with these. Maybe I'll look into some of that and just try to get like a whole variation of exercises with it and whatnot. That's it. There isn't anything else that I want to cover right now. No, I'm not going to do a few reps with this because it's hot as F. I'm already taking a lot longer than I wanted to. But that's it. This is the Cambered Swiss bar by Rep Fitness. So yeah. Whew. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. It is hot as F here. Thanks again for watching. This is your boy LJ, and I'll catch you next time.